on Weekend Edition. Prof, before you came on board, we had touched a bit on the IEBC, but the last matter that we had touched on was on, what played out today at the Nyayo National Stadium. And now that we are from sports, I think I'd love to hear what you have to say. Dr. says the spirit is on, and therefore those ones that are in power should allow for them to be criticized. But that is not what we get to see in the country. You have witnessed what has happened with Peter Salasya and many other Kenyans that have come across to criticize the current regime.
It's very unfortunate because we have been growing this democracy for now the last, maybe since Kibaki came, because there was no democracy before Kibaki.
Okay. Now this is coming with the constitution, yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Some people can use violence on an innocent Kenyans whose only crime is disagreeing with them. Yeah. That is extremely wrong. And the fact that the people didn't intervene, the police didn't intervene, the citizens,
the bosses themselves were there,
and also the other citizens who are there when something like that is happening, they ought to say this is wrong, because clearly, I don't know, you can't, first of all, the broad-based government is clearly an illegality, okay? It's, in fact, what they have done, both Raila Odinga and the president, in serious countries is treason.
Okay.
Because what you do is you look at Article 3, Sub-Article 2. Any attempt to form government other than what is in the Constitution is illegal.
Okay.
You understand? So these people needed to enter into a formal coalition.
But why do we allow for it to swim after all?
No, it's us now as a people, because we need to object to illegality.
Okay.
We need to object, and we are not objecting. We are going back to the bad situations we used to be, where we are not adhering to the rule of law. We are not living the Constitution. And that is why you can see now bad behavior like the one you saw in the stadium there. Because nobody should use violence against the other Kenyan, and the police are there, and they are not making an arrest. So what are they trying to say? They are trying to create anarchy. They are trying to say that if you are going to some places, maybe you arm yourself, or you go with other people to defend you. Once we do that, we are causing anarchy. And it's dangerous for everybody.
Dr. says that we have a spirit that is strong enough that can go beyond all this, forms of anarchy that would come across, or all these forms of negativity and veering off. I mean, based on what you say that, yes, the broad-based government is an illegality. Do you suppose that the spirit that Dr. speaks of, talk of the Gen Z spirit, the one that he has, he speaks of Sifuna and many other leaders, young leaders that we have seen coming out to castigate or criticize the current regime based on their style of leadership. Do you suppose that we have a spirit that is strong enough to get us back on track?
That spirit is strong. I agree with the Dr. 100%. The Kimathi spirit, the Mwariama spirit, the JM spirit, that spirit of resisting evil is strong, and they cannot be wished away. And that's why you saw the Gen Zs. That's why you are seeing Kina Sifuna. That's why you are seeing Kenyans standing and saying very strongly that this country is a democracy and is a country under rule of law, not a dictatorship.